Right. All right, I'm here with Jag Gill at the GIST Lab. Hi, Jag.
Hi.
The wonderful new facility in Sheffield, which, well, I'll let Jag tell you what it is and why he did it. So, what is GIST Lab, Jag, and why did you set it up?
Okay, so the lab is a collaboration space. So GIST Lab is kind of what we call it, but I suppose you could expand it to be the GIST Collaboratory or something like that. But the GIST Lab is convenient. Over the last couple of years, we've had quite a thriving grassroots technologist community, geeks, if you will, and they spun out into various different user groups from what we started off with as Geek Up, which I think we just had 27 months or something like that, 26 months. And one of the problems that happens when you get lots of groups coming together or splintering from other places is that they have nowhere to convene easily. And this space, the lab, is somewhere where they can gather, they can share their ideas, and work on projects together. And that's fundamentally what the lab space is. It's not a co-working space, it's not a virtual office or anything like that. It literally is, it's a collaboration facility. And we also use it for various different user group meetings as well. Okay,
so what sort of people are using it now already?
At the moment, so we've got, I suppose we opened it, we took the keys for it just less than a week ago or so. And we've got 3 things penciled in. So Monday, we've got the Sheffield Startup Mill, and they're all looking at different ways in which entrepreneurialism can thrive, and looking at innovation techniques and processes. And that's on Monday, the 7th of June, between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. We've got the Sheffield Arduino Hackers Network, ShackNet, which spun out of Sheffield last year, and they're meeting up on the 22nd of June here. We've also got the Sheffield Ruby Users Group, who are meeting up on the 14th of June. And we're opening up the lab on the 10th, 11th of July for the ShackNet guys to come in and see how they can look at using the facility and their Arduino skills and other kind of technical wizardry to build things to use within the lab. So maybe we'll get some kind of RFID entry buzzers and stuff like that. I don't know, some cool geeky things that make it a much more exciting place to play in.
Okay, that's fantastic. So if people want to use the space, are there any rules? Yeah.
There are no formal rules as such. It's kind of it's kind of a case of being respectful to other users of the space, to be honest. The kind of stuff that people can use it for, it's intended for not-for-profit, non-commercial activities, and it's, as I say, it's not a come in and work kind of place, because you need somewhere to get some Wi-Fi or something like that. It's a collaboration space.
Sure.
That's the only rule, really.
Okay. And so, how do they find the place?
So, if you're coming out of, if you're coming into Sheffield from outside, it's literally 2 minutes away from the station. So, cross over the road from the train station. You'll see the showroom, cinema, cafe, bar. Walk down the side of that, and you'll come to an alleyway which has got some steps and a ramp. Go up there, halfway up there it is. It says GIST on the floor, and there's a door which leads straight here.
Okay, thanks. And how do they contact you?
You can get in touch with us through our contacts page, which is on thegisthub.net. That's just thegisthub.net.
Okay, well, thank you, Jag.
Thanks, John.
We'll have a quick video tour of the facilities here, so you can just see the space and what's available. I just called it a tech centre. Hello, Hannah. I just called it a tech centre with no tech, which is how I think it should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
There's zero tech, but that hopefully makes it open for exploring ideas.
Hi, Helen.
Because what you're not getting there is you're not getting a view of the sofa that you're sat on, which is a really comfortable and reading sofa. we're looking for things. There is a wish list on the Just Hub. So if you'd like to contribute anything to it, then that would be fantastic. There's also a little room in there for loud or quiet meetings away from the main space, and a coffee making kind of sink and things like that too. So it's a nice little place to do stuff.
Okay, I think it's a fantastic venture. There should be more of these places in cities and towns around the country.
Quite agree. Thanks, John.